So the Ghanaian entertainment industry is about to experience a big shakeup this week. Are you ready? Are you ready? And meaning say woo if you're on X, you will definitely know what I'm talking about. That is the just started fight. No, this one didn't start today. I think it started way back in 2021. But I say Uncle Siaga. But ename no woka say asan suja emuye de yankasa between Shatta Wale and MOG. Some payments be anko so and akoye say bi mu eni ati no mu disika no alone. Now people are coming for our artists. So mo se mu ntua mo so ya mo se mu streaming platform or the DSPs are not paying your royalties and stuff. What are you also doing for the producers on your song? Let me go for a break. I'll be back. So we woke up today and the internet, make our internet in put the X, formerly known as Twitter, is on fire. And this fight is between one music producer, MOG Music, number one, MOG Beatz, sorry, number one. So what's it? Most of our artists on the song, what I was so what I say, and now sorry, you know, or see audio ja, and eba. Listen to what he said.
You Shatta Wale, if you don't get problem and your body they itch you, you just want to have a problem to solve, right? The company, the international company, you scam them millions of dollars. You for sort them out. You then them for good talk. You be them where they will come talk to me later. After you settle everything, they will come meet you. And then them curse you and 2021, if you now can't tell me say the beats I produce give you and things, or if you Congo beats, if you 500 CDs beats, if you 2 CD beats and things, or insult upon insult. It not the problem. Fast forward 2025, you carry these same beats, these same songs I produce give you, put your name for and say it be produced by Shatta Wale. 25 songs plus. You go take advance millions of dollars just to come and buy Rolls Royce, then cars, then Lamborghini, then things, or to show say you get money past Ghanaian artists. Why wait me Anna? The 2021 fight will happen. You know license for inside. The money you don't pay me. You don't get the money. On a normal day, that Rolls Royce, you know go fear afford down. You dey do pass your power. Why you for come involve me and scam the company using my property? Why? After 2021, why you fool Anna? You still know you learn your lesson. You chop like 52 or whatever. Why you not learn your lesson, Anna? Your fans.
It's a significant shake-up this week, all thanks to me. This week will be chaotic as a Ghanaian artist's greed and selfishness will be exposed. A tiger moves with patience. Its attack is never guesswork, only precision. You scammed an international company using an intellectual property because you want to buy expensive cars to flex on your colleagues. Old man, you regret touching my work. And then he dropped the voice we just listened to, right? And then later he went ahead to say that 2 of your albums have been taken down on Apple Music. There is more to come. So apparently, which song?
The album, The Rain album.
The Rain album and then the Wonder Boy album. It was actually taken down on Apple Music.
And there's more to come.
There's more to come.
Other DSPs are yet to come.
And you know, with Shatta being Shatta didn't let it slide. I mean, Shatta came to reply, and this is where I have the problem with. Because with this case we are looking at, this is a huge legal case.
Yeah.
Like, this is huge. And for Shatta to be taking everything as agro, that is why I have a problem with. Even if it is not agro, sometimes his response actually makes the whole thing worse. So Shatta came to reply and then he said, when I was paying your mother's eye problems, medical bills, giving you money to buy studio equipment as payment for the productions, that was a scam, right? No problem. It's people like you that don't make artists want to even help some of these upcoming producers like you. When did MOG Beatz become an upcoming producer? Anyways, let's sit down man to man and let's see if he can tell me this in my face. Ungrateful pig, very foolish boy.
That is below the belt.
Below par. Like, this is below par.
Yeah, you know, like you mentioned earlier, this is a legal case, like a serious one that can be handled. But then looking at both ends, let me start from MOG's end.
Okay.
MOG produced a lot of works. If you don't know MOG, please. MOG.
Number one.
Yeah. I get a fine thing. He's the one who produced that song.
Okay.
Now, my question is, when he produced for Shatta Wale, what were the paperworks that were done?
That's a split sheet?
Yes.
Okay.
What paperworks were done? What was his percentage to be received? Because usually if you're a producer and you produce, automatically or usually you own like 50% of the whole work. So what was the paperwork that was put in place? And when Shatta Wale uploaded the song to the DSPs, there is what we call the metadata, acknowledging like everybody who did anything on the work.
Yeah.
So was MOG Music acknowledged as the producer of the works he worked on?
No, based on what MOG is saying, he's saying Shatta. And I mean, if you check most of the records or all the claims he's making, Shatta listed himself as the producer.
Because there's one I saw, is it Blessing Upon something, Blessing Upon S.
It was released recently.
Yes, it was released on YouTube recently, 2025.
Yeah.
And if you listen to the signature on it, it says MOG, like his number one, his signature was on it. But then when Shatta Wale was giving the credits, producer, he mentioned Shatta Wale. That is where there is a bit of a confusion. Does it mean that Shatta Wale bought the production outright from MOG Beatz? Or he intentionally did what he did, like just to create that chaos? Because there's a lot to this. And I feel like the banter on social media will not help.
Okay.
MOG has proven his points. He has taken 2 of the albums down. Straight.
Okay.
On Apple Music. It means that there are other platforms yet to come. And he released the screenshots where he was reporting on other platforms.
Yeah.
And he's supposed to provide some documentation to back whatever he's doing.
Yeah.
If he's able to go through, then those platforms are also going to take the album down, meaning that Shatta Wale is somehow at fault.
Yeah. Yeah.
For Apple Music to be able to take the 2 albums down, it means that there's a problem somewhere with Shatta Wale, which needs to be addressed.
So based on what Shatta is saying, I think from where I am sitting, there was no paperwork. There's no split sheets anywhere. Because for him to use claims like, I paid for your mother's bills, I paid for your equipment bill, that is, you know, we also have something called paying for services. After paying for the service provided, and let's say that is his way of paying for the service MOG Beatz provided. But then when it comes to the beat, as he said earlier, it doesn't matter. Just wait till your services, he still owns that 50%. Because you have your lyrics, yes, you as an artist, you have the lyrics. And even with that one, if it was someone that wrote the lyrics for you, that person would take a share from that remaining 50%.
Exactly. And if you had a feature on it, the person will also take
that 50%.
But this is what I don't get.
Okay.
Shatta Wale, I don't want to use this term.
No, you have to.
But has acted childish.
Very childish.
How do you say, I paid for your mother's eye surgery? Or whatever. I gave you money for studio equipment. What agreement was made?
On paper.
To indicate that the 1,000 Ghana cedis I am giving to you for your mother's medication is part payment for the service you have provided. The money I give to you on these dates is part payment for the service you have provided.
Yeah.
It is not just me giving you the money. It can also happen that Shatta Wale gave the money out of love. You know he loves to do.
Yeah.
So he just gave out the money.
Not say 5 cedis not check.
But now he's realizing that, shit, I messed up.
Yeah.
I could have used that money as payment for service. Why didn't I use it then?
Yeah.
But I can still bring it up because when I was giving him that money at that time, we were working together.
We're working, yeah.
But see, this is the conversation we are supposed to be having. Every work you do with an artist, with a producer, there should be paperwork.
As for paperwork, I mean, paperwork is everywhere. Like,
There should be clear indications how much Shatta Wale owns in that work.
Yeah.
How much MOG Music owns. Whoever worked on it, how much the person owns in the work. It is not mouth say.
I'll say.
Like,
No.
yo, Mo could do the work, I will give you money if the work sell out. Shatta Wale said he has made $4 million from the Rain album and the Wonder Boy album that has been taken down. It means that he has made the money from it. This is where MOG Music also acted childish. You see, if you are even an up and coming producer,
Just like Shatta Wale said.
which of course MOG
He's not.
Beatz is not an up and coming producer.
Yeah.
So we to produce I'm also yeah up and coming now.
Now when you-
And the ones who artists now producing my ones so yeah up and coming.
Yeah.
Let's not belittle the work and the effort of people just because we are angry. Or just because we want them to feel like they are nobody.
Yeah.
MOG has made cases. Shatta Wale, you've not made one case.
No. I mean, he has nothing to prove. That's why the social media is on buzz, because we are all saying that he should come out to prove that what MOG is saying, he's wrong.
Also,
But you
Yantina say
only
101.
came out. No, we are not. But then also, that is where I also have an issue with MOG. I mean, this could have been done through emails. But I don't blame him, because looking at who Shatta Wale is, I'm very sure it'd be but you know how he responds to things. And it is getting out of hand.
I think that the way forward is simple. MOG should get his legal team
Yeah, this is
to look
a
into
legal
it.
issue.
Forward documents to Shatta Wale, and then they should take it from there, because this is setting as an example to the younger generation.
Yeah.
If big artists like this and big producers like this are misbehaving in this manner, it is an example to the younger generation, the young artists coming up. But I didn't know, oh yeah, na bibi abesi with him. So Shatta Wale is saying that he is making sure the industry is working, the industry will work, all channels will work. Is this what he was doing?
By paying medical bills for your mom and all
And
that.
non say you've paid for the work.
And I'm sure say, with how the things are going, there was no paperwork. And yes, you can pay for my service, but the actual thing I have to enjoy from the work, come on.
And MOG made another claim, saying that Shatta Wale used his intellectual property or his work
Yeah.
to some foreign companies.
Yeah. So I think he sold the whole catalog to that particular the foreign company, and that he should go back and then solve that one too. But I think with that one, both parties, the lawyers
The foreign
from both,
company,
yeah,
Shatta Wale's camp, they all didn't try.
yeah, they didn't.
Honestly, they all didn't try.
They didn't.
But this conversation is dicey, but it's straightforward.
Yeah.
It's a legal case. Let the lawyers do their work.
Yeah.
Whoever is found wanting should be held accountable. Shatta Wale say waje $4 million. Say, yeah, buy what we know, say me produce a juma mao. Me only 50% of sa a juma no. Yeah. And the $2 million, MOG there.
Yeah.
I was say Shatta Wale chia.
It's yeah.
Rolls Royce no Rolls Royce ne Lambo no kotoye no. Enu bi na omu claim so de akoto.
akoto,
Into
yeah.
$2 million no, he has to pay.
Yeah, he has to.
But the lawyers have to come in. The laws of the country have
Must
to work.
Yeah. So let's see what some of the industry personalities, the industry-minded people are also saying. So this one is coming from Sidia GH, and he says, all these Shatta and MOG cases should have been solved from the beginning if there was a split sheet and some LODs signed from the recording stage. Fellow artists, please do due diligence. Because if these producers don't see money and you are seeing cash in the bank, they will surely come for you. My publishers are making or are marking time here.
Or purchase the publishers and so by become more dear.
Exactly. And so talking about publishers, I chanced on Nanayao 18 or Nanayao Redu's channel, right? And then I saw something interesting there, which I would like us
Let's read. Let's go into it.
We have to. So Nanayao says, or Nanayao Redu says, music war, MOG Beatz exposes Shatta Wale over alleged catalog scam. According to MOG Beatz, Shatta Wale allegedly scammed an international company by claiming ownership of songs produced by him and other producers just to secure an advance payment. He revealed that 2 albums have been taken down with more expected to follow soon. MOG Beatz further stated that if his claims are considered defamation, he is ready to prove evidence to back them, which he has started. Now, there was one guy in Nanaya Redu's post in the comment section, and I really like what he said. So he said, LOL, Ghana entertainment industry just lack education. Even the players in the industry don't understand publishing. Those who do too because of greed, they choose not to do the needful. I am tired of explaining to artists and labels that publishing belongs to creators of the music. Bro, we are lost. So I just wanted us to do this because of what Sidia GH said about the publisher's marking time. So Nanaya replied and said, so in this case, help those who don't understand to know the right thing. This is going to be a long conversation. Please stay with me. Please stay with me. So the guy is Francis Anane, and he replied to Nanaya. He said, record labels or whoever is investing in the music has rights to masters, which is currently mostly streams. Publishing belongs to those who created anything original on the song. It is for the creatives, that is the songwriters and producers, who are also referred to as writers under copyright and publishing at times. He went ahead to say that usually songwriters own 50% while producers own the other 50%, but can be negotiated if the writers are open to negotiation. If they are not, they are entitled to those percentages. If the songwriters were 10, they will share the 50% based on their contribution. Are you following?
Following.
Okay, so that is where split sheets comes in handy in the studio so that nobody forgets anybody's contribution. Producers equally share the 50%. If there are guitarists who played original melodies on other instrumentalists, they are all part of that 50%. Yeah. So it means the 50% for the producer is untouched.
Yeah, no, it's untouched, like I mentioned.
Let's move on. If you are a producer and you just recorded vocals, for example, and all the beats were played by live instrumentalists who created their original melodies, you have no business with publishing. You created nothing original and only entitled to be paid for your service, unless you are the one who created the melodies and directed the instrumentalists to play. In that case, the instrumentalists are not entitled in publishing because they didn't create anything original. They are only entitled to their fees or charges. It's just like the concept of patents or patents.
Yeah.
So you understand?
Yeah, I understand. I understand the conversation.
Let's move on. Now, what most Ghanaians don't understand is when you pay a producer or a songwriter to work, it doesn't include publishing. So it's agreed as such. What you are paying is for your service
fee,
not for his originality or creativity.
That is
he owns the right
property
to what he created.
Yeah.
So even if you pay for the service
that
fee,
is service fee,
just like what Shatta is saying, we are all going to take it as that was a service fee he paid for the medical bills and all that. But he still owns rights, the original thing he did on the work.
Simple.
Now he goes on to say, record labels and artists sometimes think because they pay for services, they own everything. It's a big no. If Shatta Wale discussed matters with the international label, to the best of my knowledge, he owns his masters because he's the investor. But if publishing was involved, then the producers and if there's any songwriters, they need to be involved in the publishing negotiation.
Long conversation cuts short.
So even if say put the emoji number out no kasa. So imagine, let's say we have songwriters and instrumentalists coming on board to play original stuff. They are all going to come after him now.
Exactly. Everybody is going to come. Everybody. The ball don't do. I mean, they own rights to
so
their
now
property.
what happens to the international organization Shatta Wale Aton catalog nama omo? What happens to them?
Right now, catalog media so that is why I'm saying that the legal team should come in. They will pick the conversation from there. Whoever is due, they would have to pay to those people. It is a MOG Music is due 1 cedi. They will pay that 1 cedi to him based on the revenue it generates. So he's due maybe 50% based on the agreements they had. Then he would have to be paid the 50% of the revenue generated. If he's due 30%, he will receive it. Whatever anybody is due, they will be given. Say a court and they know to make a prove it case they would deserve in Ubenya.
Well, I mean, right now all we need is some answers from Shatta Wale. I think in this dying moment, the insults won't help. And for MOG to cease fire kakra, I mean, no, he should make his point.
He's making his point,
but the insult would not help.
So insulting you.
Did you listen to the first audio that came out?
Yes.
And the old man, I mean, come on. The insult won't help. And for Shatta to, this is not the time for jokes. Like this is a legal issue. So I think you should start talking in legal terms so that we would all understand what is actually going on. But then as for myself and Joseph there, we are going to follow this case keenly because this is something that is really bothering the music or entertainment industry. I was trying to remember on top of my head. There was this artist that had an issue with one particular artist.
Yeah,
I don't know if you can remember. He was also a beat producer.
Yeah, it was.
The artist, I think, no, Kita, is it like a lemon green? No, the producer was rather using like a lemon green.
Oh, I know the producer is a Taifa.
I forgot.
Pap and Beats.
Pap and Beats. Exactly.
And Kwame Yogurts.
You see, and it was the same issue where Waye beat Kwame Yogurts, and then he took his part, like the thing that recognized him as the sole producer. Kwame Yogurt took it out of the song, and this one also became a whole issue. But as I speak now, meaning maybe I could do. So it's like this is something that is really bothering the industry. It is really bothering. But do you think that policymakers can come in with this?
Policymakers and the man of me artists no. Your industry are you me? Industry are you me? Creative arts industry. Policymakers and the man of me artists no. Any producers ne. Whoever does anything, no man of me policymakers no.
Anyways, we are going to follow this case very clean because this one dear, and for Shatta Wale dear, they say 2 songs down on Apple Music. 2
albums,
two albums down on Apple Music. And as for the Shatta fans, I'm seeing all the insults and comments, but MOG Beatz has made his point. Shatta should also come out and either counter it or agree to what he's saying. It's as simple as that. But anyways, I'll still come back with more updates on this particular issue. Thank you so much for sticking and staying. This is Fuse TV. My name has always been Eme Fadika. Do all to subscribe to the channel because this is the loudest pop culture you can ever come across. I'll see you soon.